Yo, what is up, everybody, man, and welcome to the Loading Bay. This is where you'll find Overwatch, funny rage moments, breakdowns, and my journey from climbing to silver all the way to masters, man. I'm not here to be the best, or I know do I claim to be, but I always be real and show the ups and downs along the way. Clearly, what I got a little bit in the background is just some gameplay that I had. We're playing in Havana, and I'm just showing you a little bit of what I'm learning on Zen, so you guys get a little bit of chance to see what I do just a little bit, as I'm continuing to learn the character. But yeah, just a little bit of fun gameplay for you guys to be in the background as I explain the channel update. But without further ado, man, let's get into it. All right, so who's the person behind the loading bay? I'm about to get ready to explain that to you guys now. My name's Dorian. I'm a dad, a husband, and a gamer who's chasing the dream of content creation. I started this channel before I stopped, back, a couple years ago. Some of you may be seeing some of the ups and downs of this channel. I built it all the way up to 60 subscribers, and then I started to have a decline. That reason being was because I started to listen to a lot of people about what I should be doing with my life. I gave up my dream of being a content creator because that's not what everybody else thought that was okay for my life. And it's just a prime example. You guys seen that I started doing YouTube shorts where I was doing motivational videos, but those only lasted for so long too, as they started to quickly decline. So I think I was really for a long time trying to find myself, all to again find myself right back here, doing content, doing the very thing that I love the most. But now that I'm back, this time I'm taking it seriously. I wanted to show people, that you don't have to be perfect to build something. As you guys know, I'm a dad, I'm a gamer, and there comes a lot of challenges with that. We don't just grind for 12 hours a day. There's pockets that I have to be in, which means that I have to execute a little bit more than the average person. But that's just a little bit about me. We're gonna in this next session, man, we're gonna talk about what is the channel, give you some updates, let you guys know what we're doing here at the Loading Bay, so you guys can understand what we're doing here, what's the direction and what we're doing. Let's get to the next part. All right, so what is this channel, man? The main focus here obviously is Overwatch, specifically playing support. My main currently right now, as you can see, is Zenyatta with Baptiste as my flex. And one of the things that I'm just here to do is one, you'll see me learning, messing up, we'll be improving. Some days will be funny clips, some days will be rage moments. And bro, some days we just gonna be breaking down strategy. You know what I'm saying? What can we do better? My main goal here is also as well is to help the casual player know that you don't have to be perfect, because right now we're all listening to the top 1% of the people, but there's not anybody that's in the trenches grinding, showing you funny moments, the fails, the ups and downs, and seeing that you can improve with just a little bit of time. You know what I'm saying? I'll also be sprinkling in battlefield or survival games sometimes, but Overwatch is going to be the anchor. We also stream, Tuesdays, Wednesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays, anytime between 5:30 to 7 Central Standard Time. Jeez, I can't speak. But yeah, man, that's just a little bit about the channel, where we're going, what we're doing, as far as what this channel looks like. So we're mainly here for Overwatch. So if you are an Overwatch fan, or you want to get into Overwatch, or you don't know when to get into Overwatch or why you should, man, this is the perfect channel for you, man. So, and if you have any advice or thoughts on anything, let me know in the comment section what you think we could do as well, and I'll put that as a suggestion. All right, so what is the vision or the dream for the Loading Bay? Right now we're in phase one, obviously. In the channel right now, I'm on console, so I got no camera, just raw gameplay raw gameplay and a voice. But what I believe is, once I move in the next 7 months, that'll be phase two. So we'll be running with PC setup, camera, higher quality streams, and edits as well. But right now we're just working with what we have. I tried to get a camera, but I believe that Sony gave up making cameras because there was a chip shortage at one point in time. Some of you may remember that. And because of that chip shortage, they ended up deciding to get away from making more cameras. But the long-term goal is that I want this channel to be more than just gameplay. I want it to be a community and a place where people can come and be themselves, laugh, joke, cry, whatever it is. I want people to know that when they come to this channel, they're safe to be themselves. And that's the whole part of the loading base, because there's too many of us walking around feeling like we can't be ourselves. And I want the loading place to be a place where everybody can drop their guard and just be themselves and have good vibes, man, and enjoy the game. Okay, so why am I really making this video? I'm making this video because I want to invite you guys on a journey. Look, if you want to follow this journey, I would love for you, obviously, to hit subscribe. No pressure, but this is the best way to support me right now. If you are a person that maybe you've been following me for a while, and you really believe that the loading bay, man, has potential to grow than where, if you see the same vision that I see, because again, like I said before, this is bigger than gameplay, y'all. I want to see one day that maybe I can even do coaching for casual players, for those that are casual players that, they work jobs, they still take care of families, and they just want to get better at the game, and you don't want a top 500 player trying to tell you what you need to do, but you have someone that's put in the time, put in the hours, and you've watched him, grow from just starting from silver and building himself all the way up to masters through consistency and growth over time. Man, would love for you guys to be a part of that journey. And also, if you believe that believe in this community and what we're doing and the directions that we're going, man, just hitting the subscribe button or just hitting the follow button, a follow or like button, one of the two, would just mean the world to me, because it lets me know that you guys really believe in what we're doing here, or you see the potential of what we're doing here. Because this isn't just about my journey. I want it to feel like ours. You know what I'm saying? So whether you're a gamer, a dad, or just someone chasing their own goals, like, I want you to feel at home over here. You know what I'm saying? That's the point of the loading bay. The loading bay is not about trying to be perfect. The loading bay, over here at this channel, it's not about. That's why I said it's not about pro tips and. Of course, I will give you guys updates about new changes in Overwatch, and we'll also play survival games, and we'll also do all these other things. But the core of what I'm here to do is to create a community of people where they could just be themselves, man. That's the biggest win out of all of this, man. And so, man, if you are just again, like I said, interested in just being part of this journey, and you say, hey, this is somebody that it's up and coming. Like, I know we all love the up and coming, like kind of like music. You know how you like, man, I'm excited for the next up and coming artist. I'm excited for the next up and coming, content creator, right? This is your opportunity to support a small content creator. I'm not just a streamer, I'm a content creator. But anyways, guys, as we're getting ready to wrap up this video, I want to just go ahead and say this is the loading bay. Phase 1 starts now. I hope you guys have a great day. Hope you have a phenomenal day, because I will see you in the next video of the loading bay. Let's go.